It wrong all the time. Yo, buddy.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, Jack. I'm talking to people while we were waiting for you. I needed some like new meal suggestions because I've literally gone through every meal I can possibly think of right now.
You mean making food?
Yeah, making food.
I don't think I'm really the one to ask because this quarantine has made me start cooking for like the first time in my life. So I'm learning really. Like I made like meatballs yesterday and they were really, really great, but I'm just starting basics. So, I don't even know.
Yeah, we got to go into some more complicated stuff, Jack, right?
No, yeah, seriously, that Alfredo. Yeah, we got to get serious. Yeah.
So how is quarantining with the brothers? I'm sure it's no different than every other day because you guys are kind of inseparable a lot.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm actually, Ryan's not currently here. He's actually with his girlfriend in Brooklyn, but we've been quarantining together pretty much the whole time. And in our apartment, and that's pretty much like our normal life, exactly like you said. We write and produce everything in our bedroom here, actually. I could even show you. Literally, that's the writing spot right there.
Wow.
So it's just kind of like a normal day for us. Seriously, this is our office.
So, okay, how is New York City as a whole? Because what we see in the news is New York City's rough right now with everything going on. How is it from your perspective?
It is. I can attest. It is kind of rough. People aren't really following the rules and aren't really doing what they should be. I would not be going out at all if it wasn't for this huge 80-pound dog behind me. She needs to be walked 3 times a day. So whenever I go out, it's really a mission of like dodging these people who are like walking inches, from me. So I got to, jump out of the way. And I'm also in Union Square, which is like, for some reason, like sort of the eye of the storm. Everyone that looks like they might have the virus is deciding to congregate around my apartment. It's just kind of a nightmare.
Oh, Jack, man.
I know.
Yeah, I would stay in too. I want to jump in. I want to jump into Bang because I think Bang is a perfect track to really describe everybody right now. They have to be an adult. And that was timed so perfectly, although probably not because of the virus, but tell me about when you guys put that together and really what the single meant to you guys.
Okay, sure. Yeah. A lot of the big themes in our music and in our albums are really kind of this fear of growing up. And that's something that's sort of been kind of instilled in us from a really young age since we've been doing this for so long. We haven't been given the normal opportunity to progress like a normal kid of middle school, high school, college, and then you get a job. It's really just been sort of this. This has been at the front of our minds, which is not very natural. But now we've gotten to this point where I'm, 22, Ryan is 26, 5 or 6. And so we're getting to that point where like, okay, it's time to maybe grow up. It's kind of becoming imminent. So we decided to write a song about that line between being a kid and being adult and being sort of reluctant to get there, but needing to get there and saying, let's just, if we're going to do it, let's go out in a bang and have fun doing it.
What's the most grown-up thing you do not like to do?
That's a really good question. Most grown-up thing. Probably the laundry. Oh God,
it's terrible.
I know, and I sound like such a spoiled brat. But it's just such a bad feeling. Yeah.
I would rather go to a place like Walmart and buy a pack of those T-shirts and get those than do laundry. You know what I mean?
Like every time you need to clean your clothes, you just get more shirts.
Yes, and then I'm left with so many more dirty shirts, right?
Yeah, I know, just in a pile in your corner. Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to dive in on the last tour because I thought it was the most unique show I've ever been to when you guys were in Atlanta. Wow. I've never seen a band utilize the screen behind them so much before. Whose idea was that originally? Because that was the coolest thing.
That was mine and Ryan's. The whole show was really just designed in a day, actually, or two, by Ryan and I.
Wow.
Yeah. It's funny. It sounds impressive, but the hardest part of that is implementing all of it. We're film students, so we studied film up at Columbia. So our idea was, let's make the show like a movie, and a really good movie. Your favorite movies have, it starts out with the high point, the tension, then low, and then mid, and then low, then high, and laughing, and you're crying at the end. And we said, wouldn't that be so cool if that was a show? And also like scenes where you're like, oh, I've never seen that before.
I think we're losing.
Oh,
there you are. It was just I think it's just the. It's just the signal.
Hold on a sec. Wait. Okay.
There we go. It's our signal. Yeah, there we go.
All right, yeah. Anyway, I was just saying, we decided let's make it like a movie, and we basically sat down for a day and said, what would we love to see on stage that we've never seen before? And we came up with the idea of interacting with this video all behind us. What if we, drag music notes? What if we walk on a treadmill to make it look like I'm walking? So all those ideas poured out of us. And then at the end of the day, we said, can we do any of these? So it was like 6 months of implementing them one at a time, and eventually they all worked out.
Hey, is there a question you would want to ask the fans just about anything right now? I mean, it's a different time for music, obviously, and I'm sure you can speak to that so well. But is there something you want to know from your fans, just out of curiosity?
Wow, what an interesting question that I've never been asked before. If I could ask my fans any question, I guess I would honestly want to know very specifically what they like about our music. Ryan and I get so insecure because it's just us two writing them. So I wish I could almost have like a focus group of just like fans one at a time, being very particular and specific about what exactly do I like, what do I connect to, what do I not. I think that would be really interesting.
Would you ever consider dressing up in costume and doing that before a show outside as reporters?
That is so funny. I would love to do that. I don't know how convincing an actor I am, but that's a good idea.
Hey, so tell me about you guys just in general. Everything good? Like dealing with these kind of situations. It gets to me mentally because I'm honestly tired of doing the same things every day. I know that's such a first world problem because there's so many other problems we have. But mentally, are you guys good? Just kind of dealing with everything?
Yeah, we are good. It's a really anxious time. We have parents that are, in that scary age demographic. So we're calling them constantly, making sure they're staying inside, especially being in the worst city in the entire, I guess currently the worst city in the world that you can be in to be a part of this. We're okay though. You try to keep a positive attitude and really just do your best and treat it as a situation where, when we come out of it, we'll have a great story to tell our kids and, that we lived through in the textbooks,
Okay, let's have a couple of fun questions here. What is one show you personally have been binge watching and you can't get enough of?
Oh, show I've been binge watching. I haven't started the Tiger Show yet, although I've been told it's jaw-dropping, amazing.
And here's a fun fact. Joe Exotic is actually a musical artist. So that's a kind of a teaser. You'll find that out later.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
Good. Now I'm definitely going to watch it. One show I've been, during this time, like I said, it is a little scary. So I think it's really important to go back to like your favorite shows ever, the ones that like kept you company growing up. It's kind of like seeing a best friend. So I think like The Office has been on just kind of like every meal. Yeah.
Okay, what's one thing that you ran out of that you didn't think you would? Like, you're like, wow, I ran out of that pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bacon. Oh, my God. It's so random.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. I'm realizing now, since we're having it like every morning, they don't put enough strips of bacon in the package. They need like double the amount.
When you get the thick cut, you get even less. And that's what really bums me out.
Yeah. That's really a first world problem. Like, that's like crazy first world. Yeah.
When's the last time you got to see, besides your family, your brothers, obviously, one of your friends? When's the last time you got to see them physically?
Oh, boy. I mean, that's a good question because, actually, you know what? I kind of recently, right before this started, my friend owns a house upstate New York, and he has 2 dogs. So I brought my dog and his 2 dogs to go run in the forest for like hours together. So we hung out there, sort of avoided the city and let our dogs run because it's super hard. They need a ton of exercise. Obviously not right now. She's
my dogs get so tired of being outside that they're like, please let us inside.
Oh my God. So envious. She's like, please let me out. I need to run around. Yeah.
Okay, here's one, and I wanted to throw this at you. Obviously the new single's Bang, but if you could tell a casual fan of AJR, you need to go listen to this song. Maybe it's a deep cut in one of your albums right now. Nice. What would it be?
I'd say Karma, our song. And that's a song, it was a deep cut on Neo Theater, our most recent album. And that's a song that I sort of spearheaded completely based off of my own experiences a couple years ago. And it takes place in a therapist's office. And I'm talking to the therapist the whole time saying, I've been very good in my life. I've done everything right. Why are things still not working out? And that's why it's called Karma. And I think that people have been relating to that one the most. So I'd say go listen to that.
Man, Jack, you're always the best. You guys have always been great to us, and I appreciate you coming on, man.
Of course, yeah. No, seriously, we've known you guys so long. Thanks for talking.
Yeah, Jack, and be safe, man. Hopefully you get that bacon because I'm going to go get bacon today.
I know, me too. All right, you too.
All right, take care, Jack. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye, man.
All right, bye. That man, he's always the best. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We're gonna repost this. Jack is always one of the best. All the brothers are, and we'll post this up so you guys can rewatch if you need to, if you missed it. I know the stream was kind of crazy, but you'll be able to see everything, and I'll get that up right now. Thanks, y'all.